My gambling addict brother got a job at a bank. You'll never guess what happened next. My brother Jerry has the financial literacy of a goldfish trying to do taxes. Since we were kids, he'd blow his allowance on Pokemon cards faster than you could say Charizard, then guilt trip me into lending him my lunch money. Now at 26, he discovered cryptocurrency and treats it like a slot machine at a Vegas buffet, constantly feeding it money he doesn't have. Every family dinner became a TED Talk about how Dogecoin would make us all millionaires. When he asked me to invest in his new coin called Bro Token, claiming it would revolutionize how siblings share money, I told him I'd rather invest in a timeshare on the sun. He nodded thoughtfully, said he respected my decision, then asked if I could at least share my social security number so he could list me as a reference. That should have been my first red flag. Jerry respecting boundaries while simultaneously asking for my SSN was like a burglar politely knocking before breaking down your door. I said no, but of course it didn't matter. 3 months later, my credit score notification app started screaming like a smoke detector at a barbecue. Turns out Jerry had been using my identity to take out loans for his crypto ventures. This man had opened credit cards in my name like he was collecting baseball cards. 7 different cards, each maxed out on various coins with names that sounded like rejected Pokemon, Moonpug, Rocket Shiba, and something called Yecoin. When I confronted him at our parents' house, he explained the loans were basically free money because crypto only goes up. His financial logic was so backwards, economists would need a chiropractor just to understand it. I went nuclear, changed all my passwords, filed fraud reports with every agency that would listen, and blocked him on everything including LinkedIn, where he'd been trying to recruit me into his crypto MLM called Jerrycoin. 2 years of blissful silence followed. My credit score recovered like a phoenix from the ashes of Jerry's financial dumpster fire. I could finally apply for a mortgage without the loan officer looking at me like I'd suggested paying in Monopoly money. Life was good. Then one day, Jerry messages me from a new number with a novel-length apology. He claimed he was in therapy now, that gambling addiction is real, and he wanted to make amends. Against my better judgment and my therapist's explicit advice, we met for coffee. The man who showed up looked different, wore a suit that wasn't from Spirit Halloween, had a real job at an actual bank, and his hair wasn't styled like he'd been electrocuted. He handed me an envelope with $500 cash, calling it a down payment on what he owed me, roughly 3% of the total, like tipping a waiter after they set your table on fire. We talked for hours. He seemed genuinely changed, even showed me his therapy appointment cards like they were Boy Scout badges. But then he mentioned he was really into NFTs now, but responsibly this time. My eye twitched so hard I'm pretty sure I saw into the 4th dimension. Still, I gave him another chance. We started hanging out monthly, always in public places where he couldn't access my wallet or personal information. He got engaged to a nice woman named Bianca, who clearly didn't know about his past life as the Wolf of Wall Street's unsuccessful cousin. Things seemed normal. Then, Jerry invited me to his engagement party at some fancy downtown